Hi all, Loz D, Punch Out TV. How are you all doing? Back at you with another quick video. Well, I'm trying to make this video quick. Something a bit different for today. Excuse the beard, but it's coming off tomorrow. But nah, something a bit different today. I want to talk about Manny Pacquiao fans. I'm not saying all fans, because there isn't, but I've been on these Facebook websites, boxing websites, and especially this week. All last week I've seen this for quite a few months now, for a good 6-7 months. The hatred for Floyd Mayweather from these fans is disgusting. I'm not a big fan of Floyd Mayweather myself, but in the ring, can't take nothing away from the man. He's a legend in the ring, great fighter, great defensive fighter, and all that good stuff. But out of the ring, I've got no time for Floyd. He's a show-off, he's arrogant, stuck up his own arse. But anyway, I'm going off schedule. I want to talk about these Manny Pacquiao fans. And this isn't a dig at Manny Pacquiao fans. This is just talking about the ones who come with the racist comments when you're trying to explain boxing to them. So over the last week, since Dennis Ugas beat Pacquiao, Ugas has become Mayweather 2.0 for his hatred, what he's got from these fans. Now, they can't accept the fact that Ugas beat Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is a legendary fighter. In my eyes, he's been a great fighter, great asset to the sport, a legend, Hall of Fame, whatever you want to call him. I like Pacquiao. I think he's been a tremendous fighter. But when you get beat, and you get beat fair and square, you have to applaud the guy who won him, his opponent, which was Dennis Ugas. I picked Ugas to win that fight. I said on a split decision, but anyway, I think it was a UD won on. But these fans have now taken to social media, and the amount of excuses what they've got. I will chuck I've got loads of screenshots, but I will chuck some up as I go through the video. The abuse what Ugas has got, and it all boils down to one thing, and one thing only: because he was black. Ugas is getting the same abuse as what Mayweather's getting all these years later. I think it's 6-7 years ago Floyd beat him, and he still can't let it go. Now, I understand that Manny Pacquiao was a god to him. I understand that. But there's no need for the racist abuse. Now, I'm going to chuck a few pictures up of a few of them who gave me abuse, and other people on these websites, for telling them how to accept a loss. Ugas was, because first they were saying that Spence was ducking because he's got an injury, because he had a torn retina in his eye. So they were saying that he was ducking, and then they were all saying that Manny was going to steamroll Ugas, and Ugas beat him. So now they're coming out with all these excuses. Now, I will shut one comment up. What one guy put, stop coming with the excuses. Your feet cramped up. You threw more punches than Ugas, and it's all this other. You can read it for yourself. But all these excuses, and he basically put, listen, the guy won. If a black fighter loses, he praises the fans, praise whoever beat the black fighter, and so do black fighters. But with you lot, you can't let it go, and it's disgusting. Now, I've been kicked off Facebook for this. Not kicked off, but been suspended for 24 hours. because I told one of them to get fucked and fuck off, because he was calling me nigger and shit, and I'll chuck the comments up and show that I'm not lying. Yeah, these guys are on here every day calling Floyd Mayweather a monkey, spear chucker, and all kinds of racist abuse, which there's just no need for. Now, this isn't a dig at Manny Pacquiao fans, because I'm not saying that all of them are like that, but I heard about these Manny Pacquiao fans a while ago. Supposed to have been on YouTube doing this. I've been on YouTube. I've had my channel for 3 years, but I've had a channel for 6 years, but I never followed boxing on here or anything until I come across some boxing channels, then I started following them and blah blah, so on and so on. But it's disgusting that they can sit on social media calling Ugas a nigger, a coon, and all this bollocks, and moaning that he got beat, that he cheated, saying he cheated and stuff like this. Yet when I tell them fuck off, I get kicked off for being told for harassment and bullying, which is pathetic, you know. And their comments are still up. Mine have been deleted, but theirs are still up. Now, I won't be ever doing a video like this again. I won't be going into them channels where these Manny Pacquiao fans are, because you just can't talk to them. They're horrible. They're horrible. Some of them are horrible. You start. They say things. You start a conversation with them. You point something out to them, and they don't fucking like it. So then they turn offensive with all race cars, calling me a nigger and shit like that. And but the thing is, Pacquiao's not helped himself by saying that Ugas was his easiest opponent that he's ever fought, and he wants him a rematch. Then, because that's like throwing fuel to the fire. But I think it's disgusting that, you know, give Ugas his credit. He beat him fair and square. Give Floyd Mayweather his credit. He schooled him. But they just can't accept it. And I think it's almost laughable. But how they getting away with saying all this racial shit on social media is a joke. It's an absolute joke. Anyway, I don't want to rabbit on too long. But end of the day, if anyone sees this isn't a dig at Manny Pacquiao. It's not a dig at his fans, the ones who aren't racist. It's a dig at the racist ones. Because I think it's disgusting that they can get away with writing all this shit, calling Floyd Mayweather all these names under the sun, and Ugas names under the sun. But I never saw it when they beat De La Hoya. There was one guy on there yesterday going on about how good De La Hoya was. And this was only because Pacquiao beat him. I think he beat him anyway. I'm not quite sure, but anyway. What I'm saying is, it's like, it's sickening that they can't accept it because Ugas was black. He was deemed as a cherry pick, and he beat him. He beat him fair and square, and they don't like it. They can't stand the thought of a black man beating him, and the same with Floyd Mayweather. So really, that's all I've got to say on that. But I'm going to chuck a few pictures up of the ones who I had arguments with. So that's basically it. Any Manny Pacquiao fans listening to this, give your Dennis Ugas his credit, and give Floyd Mayweather his credit. Manny Pacquiao was a great fighter, no two ways about it. He's a legend, but he got beat fair and square off Floyd. I mean, the excuses are unreal. Floyd was running. Manny threw more punches and he landed more. One guy put Floyd had a ring what was made for heavyweights. I was laughing my head off. Since when has there ever been rings? Well, to my knowledge, a boxing ring's a ring. I know you have all different sizes, but was made for heavyweights. Floyd had the judges in his pocket, and Kenny Bayless, the referee, and just all the excuses under the sun. He got beat fair and fucking square, simple as, by a black man. And so did, and he got beat again by your Dennis Ugas, a black man. Simple as. Give them the credit they deserve. Peace out.